Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Jamie Springman. I'm an independent designer with Couture, and you're watching my business page. Okay, so let me quickly send this over to my VIP group. I am super excited today because I get the keys to my studio. I'm so excited. So I don't know if you guys have been following that story or not, but I rented a local studio space here in Lexington. I'm super excited to be able to host small workshops and to be able to have another creative space where I can have so much fun, and it's quiet. Not that this is loud, but it's a quiet space, and that's always a good thing. Okay, let me share this over to my VIP group. If you are not my VIP group and you would love to be, and you are not a designer, please comment VIP below, because I'm actually going to go live today in my VIP group to show you guys the studio, and I'm super excited about that. So today is August 15th. I don't know why I'm looking at my watch. Yesterday was my anniversary. It's one of those days, guys. One of those days. So, all right. So hello to everyone popping on. Sometimes I can see comments, sometimes I can't. If I don't see a comment, it's not that I'm ignoring you, it's just something Facebook is doing now. So we are gonna do the tiered tray. I'm super excited about this. So tomorrow I have to head to Michigan. So I will not be live probably tomorrow, but I will be live on Wednesday, and we're gonna do another section of the tiered tray. So you guys can see the elements that go with the tiered tray. They're called essentials. Tiered tray essentials is what I think they're called. And they're cute little, there's like a book, there's a little mini board and base, there's some really cute stuff, and we're gonna make those. That will be live in my parents' house. So the space is gonna be a little bit different, but it will be fine. So our tiered tray comes with both of these pieces, and it comes with the pole to put the tiered tray together. We are going to actually chalk this with the tiered tray transfer. That's a lot of T's, isn't it? The autumn tiered tray patterns is actually what it's called. And we're going to do that in meadow, which is a really pretty green. You could always do it in pesto, or I think eucalyptus is another one that we have. And of course this is wood, so we are going to want to wax this first. And always when you wax anything, you definitely want to make sure you're waxing with the grain. So I'm going to actually turn this so that the grain is visible to me. The grain is going this way. It just is better for my vision to have it right there. So this is our wax. It smells like crayons. And then this is our wax applicator. I'm just going to put a little bit of wax on here, and then we are going to wax this. One of the reasons we wax the surface is, one, to prep it for our paste, because wood is porous. So you don't want the wood to absorb that, the paste, and for it to bleed. Plus it protects our transfers. So we, of course, always want to do that. Set that off to the side. And we're going to get this one going. So, like I said, if you're not in the VIP page, you're going to want to be, because I'm going to show everyone the studio space today. I will show the studio space probably on my personal page once I start working on it. It's empty, so I have to go and measure and figure out where I'm going to put everything. I'm just super excited. So we're going to let that absorb a little bit. Let that sit off to the side while we get this cut and fuzzed. As always, on the back of your packaging, it tells you all your care instructions. And keep your back or packaging in your backer sheet, because these are reusable 8 to 12 times. And what's really cool about this one is it actually has a spot for the hole, so that you can actually line it up, so you can make the pattern go all the way around. Unless you wanted to do just one single pattern. I don't know why you'd do that, but you could. Or not even put the pattern in there at all if you didn't want to. So I'm just going to label these 1 and 2. And then I'm going to write on the fronts. Do my top and dash. That's just what I'm going to do, and I'm not telling you to write on your transfer. It is not what I'm telling you to do. It's just what I'm going to do. So, let's get our fuzzing cloth out. Make sure there's no dry paste on there. I did notice that there was a little bit. And I'm going to get this first one fuzz, and then we'll wax out, buff out the wax on the big part of the tier tray. I hope everyone is having a fabulous day. If you are catching this live, you'll see the live rectangle. If you are watching this on a replay, just go ahead and put hashtag replay so I know that you've seen it. I did put a question up on my page asking if you guys like me telling you what we're going to get ready to do, or if you guys like the element of surprise and you would rather be surprised. You guys could let me know. That would be awesome. Okay, so I'm going to just go right over top of the hole. And lay this down. Making sure that there's no bubbles, because you don't want any bubbles, because it will bleed if there is a bubble. You just want to make sure it's down enough for that. This is Meadow. It's a really pretty green. I was going to use our new green, but it's a little dark. Forest is a little dark for what I wanted, so I didn't want to do that. And yes, you can chalk with this. You could actually paint it if you wanted, if you didn't want the tray white. You can also sand it if you didn't want it to be white either. Or if you have your own tray and you would like to just have the essentials, the little accessories, that is cool too. You totally could do that. Pull this. Oh, it flipped just a little bit, but it's okay. We can fix that. It's not a big deal. Let me actually hang this up for just a second. I'm going to show you guys how to fix that. I'm going to dry this real quick because you want to make sure that it's dry before you start messing with things. Because if you don't, it's going to start to kind of smudge, and you don't want that. The paste doesn't take long to dry. Get out our detail tool. I'm also going to get out a Q-tip. This is just a little trick that I do. Keep these handy. I'm going to spritz my Q-tip with my water. Okay. I'm just going to kind of come in here. And then I'm just going to take this. Clean that up. Take that a little wet, just so that we'll clean that off there. And this is another reason why we wax, because when we wax, it's easier to clean up these little mistakes, which I absolutely can do. See? No smudge. Yay! Okay, so now I'm gonna line this back up. There, it should be lined up with that part, so I'm going to make sure it is. I'll lay this down. My fingers, of course, got paste on, but it's okay. It cleans up right with water. Super easy. Little kids can even do this, guys. It isn't that hard. I love chalking, and I love making decor in minutes. And if you can butter bread, you can do this. And yes, it is that easy. People ask me that all the time. Is it really that easy? Yes. Yes, it is. And I love that it's that easy. I had never actually even touched the product before I became a designer. I've been doing this now for going on 3 years. It'll be 3 years in April. And I started with a B-size transfer, which is the size of this one before I cut it. Super cute. Oh my goodness, love it. And so it is that easy. It really is. And like I said, I had never even touched the product before I started. And I caught the grasp, the grasp of it pretty quickly. A lot of people are like, but I'm not crafty. Couture makes you crafty. It's amazing. And I love how this side is it's a little bit rougher. So I might end up sanding a little bit of this off just to kind of make it a little bit different. But look at how cute. Super cute, right? All right, we are going to buff this one out. We're going to get this one done. And then we'll put it all together. Space is limited here. All right. Like I said, I absolutely love doing this. I think it's so much fun. It's very relaxing. So if you're like, I need something to de-stress, that's why I joined Chalk, was to de-stress. And I absolutely love it. I have a lot of people who buy stuff and they just make and they have a great time. I have some people who buy stuff and they just love to just make gifts for friends and family in their own home, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Just want to make sure that that's down where I want it. And you can see, obviously, the transfer's a little bit bigger than the surface, but that's okay. That is perfectly fine because it'll stick enough that you can get in here and chalk. If you feel like you can't get in these spaces, the multi-tool works really well for that. But we can get right in there with this squeegee. Now the hole here is got silk screen, so you can see through it. So I'm being very careful not to go over top of that because I don't want, hold on guys, there's a bubble. All right, there we go. I don't want that silk screen, there to be a hole there. That would just look weird. So I'm being very careful to not go over that. Doesn't take much paste, really doesn't. And for something like this, you could even do it with like paste packets. You don't have to have the paste jar. Let's dry that up. Where is my, I'm so lost today, guys. Have you ever had one of those days where you're just like brain scattered, you're kind of in a fog? I've been like that all day today. I think it's the weather, to be honest. All right, now we're gonna flip this. And we're gonna put that right there. Looks good to me. I'm just trying to push it down so that, I know, my fingers, if you didn't want to get your fingers in it, all you'd have to do is take the squeegee. That's all you'd have to do. Just take the squeegee over top of everything and kind of just push it in there. I am going to just clean out my fingers. Let's see, just chalk base cleaned up. That's what I love also about our chalk, is that our chalk paste is that it's water soluble. So it's really easy to clean up. Same with our ink. Our ink is semi-permanent when it goes on. permanent when you heat set it. I love art inks. They are so cute and amazing. I make shirts with them. I've done blankets with them, towels, lots and lots and lots of fun projects. I make garden flags with them sometimes. I'm going to close this up because I don't want that to dry out. All right. Super adorable. Paste all over the hand, of course, because why not? Let's dry that. Now, if you don't put anything on the tray, obviously you're going to see this pattern. If you put stuff on the tray, the pattern's going to be obscured a little bit. So it's up to you if you want to do the pattern. It's also up to you if you want to even use the tray, or if you just want the essentials that go with the tray. I'm going to show you one of the packs. I have one of them here, but we are going to first put this together. Okay, so I'm going to keep the washers on this part here. How I wanted to do it. I wanted to make sure that it was going to be on. So we are going to get this on. Obviously you can use tools if you want to tighten it with tools. Hand tightening works just as good. I'm going to flip this up so you guys can see what I am doing. All right. Trying to get this in. This one is a little bit tight, I'm just letting you know, so you're going to want to spin it in. It's a little bit tighter, and they did that on purpose so that this would fit tightly on here. All right. Oh my goodness, guys, look how cute that tray is. So cute. I'm so glad that we made this today. So glad that we made this. Super adorable. Now hold on just a second. I'm going to show you the essentials kit, or the accessory pack. It's called Essentials, and this is what it looks like. Now it has this little block here that looks like books. It's got a little board and base. It's got a mini cutting board. It's got the cute little rolling pin, and then it has a block in there. It's kind of like our 3x3, but it's a longer rectangular block, so you guys can use that to accessorize your tray. And so we will do that on Wednesday. I will bring the tray with me so you guys can see it all together. There are 3 different packs for the tray. There's the tray, and obviously you have the tiered tray transfer. And then you have your essentials, and then there's an essentials transfer that goes with this. And then we have a leaf, a gourd, and a acorn, and they come, like, there's a transfer for that, and then there's a pack with the little cutouts. So I don't have the leaf and the acorn and the gourd here. They will be here while I'm gone. So we will do that one when I get back and we can see it all together. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all of your support. If you have any questions on how to get all of this, there will be a cart link with this video so you guys can grab the tiered tray. I'm also going to put in the cart link the extra essentials and the extra pieces to go along with. You can take them out of the cart if you don't want them, or you can take whatever out of the cart. You can add to or take from. So you guys have a fabulous day. If I don't see you tomorrow, I will see you on Wednesday. And if you are a VIP member, hop on in a little bit and I will show you guys the studio space. All right, guys, have a great night. Thank you guys so much. And if you are not a designer, please click the SHARE button and spread the love for me. And have a great night. Bye, guys.